Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jesse Hecht Creative. Today we're going over the Sonic Superstars diorama featuring the Marvelous Queen from Jakks Pacific. Before we begin, leave a like, hit subscribe, and comment below your favorite figure in this review. It really helps out the channel. Now let's get to it. Here is the box for the Jakks Pacific Sonic the Hedgehog Superstars diorama with the Marvelous Queen and Fang and Sign and Speed Shoes and Sonic. It's awesome! We have cool photos over here, Sonic over there, classic Sonic logo on the top, as well as a window to show all the figures off, and legalese on the bottom with barcodes and everything. On one side we have Sonic, and on the other side we also have Sonic, and on the back we have a lot of cool stuff over here. A goalpost, Sonic, Power Sneakers item box, Marvelous Queen and Fang, as well as more figures to get. That looks awesome. Now let's take a look at the Superstars diorama. And the interior backdrop has the sign actually grafted to this, so just be careful pulling that out. If you want to rip it, fine. If you don't, fine. The item box comes out pretty easily over here. The Marvelous Queen itself comes out pretty simply over there too. Clip the snips for Sonic and Fang over here. Then give them a good shove out over there. Sonic, your head is too big, buddy. We have seen this Sonic recently on this channel millions of times, but this is the best one out of the few I've reviewed. The head sculpt is painted really well, the eyes are done nicely, it's all glued in correctly, the ears are good, the mouth is nice, the muzzle is awesome, and the nose is immaculate. Wow! And we don't have that seam line going all the way across, instead it kind of just goes over and out in a way, looking really good on the back as well. All in all, best Sonic head so far. And we do get a swivel for it all the way around, very nice. The body is that same shiny material that we're warming up to. I really love how it looks, and the arms are nice too with the gloves as well with those holding hands. The seams are kind of weird, but whatever. The back still does have that kind of glued in thing, but not as bad as before, I don't think. There is a seam for it, and the tail looks nice. All in all, good body and arms. And they do go up this far and down, then all the way around pretty much. The head does get in the way. It's the same on the other side, but mirrored over here. The shoes are painted pretty well. Not as good as previous, not as bad as previous, but pretty much middle of the road. We still have this dumb thing in the back. It's kind of a shame, but it's alright. And we do get up this far and then back really far for that with the swivel over here. You can go out up this far. Same on the other side, but mirrored, and pegos on the feet. All in all, better Sonic that I've seen in a long time. The Power Sneakers item box is just a sticker on plastic. It looks good and actually is made pretty well. It's a nice piece. It has a peg hole at the bottom, a sticker on the front. The sticker is a little bit shiny and catches the light pretty well, and it's done nicely. A little bit of paint over here and some more sculpt. All in all, a good item box. Very good. But the sign over here is what I'm most interested in, and I love the deco on it. We've seen this mold before, and it looks really good. Yep, it spins nicely too. And this is probably one of the better prints on a sticker I've seen in a long time. And also the stickers are pre-applied. I'm really happy about that. Sonic looks really cute doing a peace sign. I love this a lot. And then flipping the sign around, we have Eggman over here looking awesome. It's a really good print on this guy. I love the shading, and the eyes are nice, and the glasses and the teeth are creepy too. The sticker's a little bit misapplied over here and over here, but maybe Eggman or one of his badniks applied it themselves. So yeah, there is kind of that. I do like how kind of when you hit it, it does, now it doesn't, but it does revert to what you initially had it as, and yeah, the curse of reviewing action figures rears its ugly head here. It's kind of weird. I'm also a little upset with how long it took us to get this sign with Sonic and Eggman on either side instead of having just Sonic and then Sonic, or Eggman and Eggman. Yeah, it's kind of weird. There's also a peg hole at the bottom if you want to plug it into one of the playsets, and this is a pretty good feature, probably put near the end of one of the sets, I would guess. But we're about to see something marvelous right after this. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and hit the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. Fang is a character currently on everyone's radar because of Superstars, and I think he's a wonderfully designed villain. I really love this guy a lot. The face sculpt is nicely done over here. There are gaps from his eye to his fur, and that's kind of noticeable in a weird way, especially on this side. Kind of a bummer. The paint's applied pretty well, I gotta say. Not too good on his eyes. He has like another third tiny pupil over there. The nose is pretty well done at least, and the mouth is nice too with that tooth you could barely see also. The little flutes that that make his ears are always a delight to see. I love how they look. They're really interesting. And the cowboy hat, of course, really makes it. I should just take this off of him and give it to Knuckles. That would be great. Why have I not done that by now? I have like 3 of these guys. The tufts on the side of the cheeks are very nicely done as well. And we do get a swivel over here. And if you'll notice, there is no code on this. So yeah, get this if you don't want a code on your Fang figure. It is nice. The body is certainly interesting coming out of packaging. This is a little bit off, I would think. This print over here, kind of weird, and the buckle is a little more yellow than the previous figure. The paint's applied pretty well on that, and the gloves look nice, but the weird part is they're not facing the same direction. One is facing down and one is facing out. It's kind of odd to me. I'm not really sure what the purpose is, but the paint is done pretty well on the gloves over here, those little metal sort of knuckle bracers. I guess he's trying to be Knuckles? I don't know. But we do get up this far and down, then all the way around pretty much easier than Sonic to deal with over here, and same on the other side pretty much, but mirrored, and no swivels on the wrist. Kind of a shame on that. His tail is done in a pogo stick fashion, kind of. It kind of kinks over in the center and then goes all the way up, sort of like a check mark or a letter V, and it looks nice. Doesn't really move that much at all anyways, just sits there inert. We'll need that for later though, so stay tuned on that. And Fang's legs are done pretty well. I do like how the spats kind of come down over here, these sort of like bracers for the shoes. They look really nice and just are sculpted really well. I just love the cartoony bumpiness of these and the slight bend. It gives them a rubber hose animation kind of feel that I just love to see. The paint's also really nice on it, and it's pretty much a winner here. And for articulation, we do get up this far, pretty nice, and then back this far, pretty well too, as well as going up and out really good on that over here with a swivel over there, and that's pretty much it with Pegosm on the feet. And the Marvelous Queen looks wonderful. We've seen this type of thing on the channel though, with a custom made by Strappo1, aka Andrew Rankin. Thank you so much for that. But getting a closer look at this Marvelous Queen, it is quite marvelous. I love the blue on the top as well as the windshield over here. I like the sort of like duck-like, goose-like proportions on this. It's very nicely done. The leather sort of plush seating as well as the foot pads over here look really good with the paint as well, and this slot will come in handy later, you know? I like how it looks like Wolverine from the X-Men in a way, kind of a little bit with the colors mostly. That's mostly it. But yeah, the shape is really nice and wonderful over here for this. Even the tiny details of these little lines over here, are they vents? I'm not really sure, are great. And the sphere for the bottom where it levitates is really good as well. And the jet boosters are even painted really nicely. They look wonderful. Paint could be a little better on this one. It's really solid on that one. But yeah, they really did a great job with this. It's phenomenal. I love it. And placing Fang in this contraption is pretty simple. You just get Fang in a sitting position and sort of pogo his tail into here, place it there, push everything down a little bit as far as it can go. And it does look good, actually. You know, having this kind of like that, yeah, I can dig this. This is wonderful over here. Honestly, it fits really well, looks very nice, and it's really compact to the character. And here is the Jakks-specific version of the Marvelous Queen with Andrew Rankin, aka Strappo1's Marvelous Queen, and I gotta say, they're both really cool. The Jakks one is smaller, while the Strap version is larger, and I do find these to be really nice. This one does offer a bit more detail than this one, though. There's a control panel on the front as well as jet boosters in the back that aren't on this one over here. So yeah, it's also more stable too with the base. I feel like a lot of people are going to be getting this one more just because it comes with a lot of other stuff as well for a cheaper price. But if you want to support the fan base and you want to support creators like Andrew Rankin, then pick up this one. It's a little more bang for your buck, but it comes with a lot of cool features, like the ability to have Sonic just break this thing off at the top. It's kind of cool in that factor, but I do think this will get more in the long run, sadly. Sonic stands at about 2.5 inches tall, the box at about 1.5 inches tall, the sign at about 3.25 inches tall or so, Fang at about 2.25 inches tall, and the Marvelous Queen at about 2.25 inches taller. So next to Classic Knuckles and Classic Tails, Mighty and Ray, Mecha and Metal, Eggman and Amy, and the 4-inch Classic Sonic and Fang, who sadly cannot ride this Marvelous Queen or the other one, but Maybe someday there'll be one made for him. Who knows? Overall, marvelous. Sonic and the Ring Box are things we've seen before that you don't really need, but they're nice for the set and work out pretty well. The sign is one of the better things here. I really love how it can switch from Eggman to Sonic with a nice little flip, but sometimes on a command, but I do think it's really cool to see. I love it. Fang is a nice figure we've seen before, with slight differences such as a different kind of hand position as well as slightly lighter tones to the fur, but a distinct lack of that annoying barcode in the back of his head. This one's really good. But the real superstar here is the Marvelous Queen. Despite owning a previous version of a custom made by a fan, that one is really great, but this one is a little more accurate to the series it came from. Smaller, more aerodynamic, more game accurate, and at a better price point with more things. This is a no-brainer, but if you want something more detailed, go with the custom. It is pretty great. And I must point out that both the official and fan interpretation of this in toy form used Fang's tail as a seatbelt of sorts. It's pretty funny. So if you're a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Superstars, or Fang's Marvelous Queen, then you'll love this set. It is worth getting. I would highly recommend getting it, even if you were getting another Sonic in another box. You are getting a new sign as well as Fang and the Marvelous Queen if you don't have them already. But make no mistake, this is just Fang's Slay Queen. So which part of this diorama is your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Hecht Creative. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also visit us at jessehechtcreative.com for more reviews like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and keep being creative. Stay tuned.